seven or eight of us in this syndicate, and funnily enough, this anxiety on my chest was intuition and was telling me, you know, get out. And so I'll never forget living in this ground floor apartment in Bondi.
Yep.
I wake up one morning after I told my parents what had happened. I called my mum.
And you dropped all your gear off at that
everything.
stage and thinking you are going to get out of it.
Everything was done. And
the past comes back to haunt sometimes, doesn't it?
God, karma's a bitch. And everything was fine for a few days. You know, hadn't heard, of course I was anxious, but hadn't heard anything from the people that were running it, whatever. And I thought, oh my God, maybe this is it. I'm good. Anyway, I wake up one morning. I had a friend send me an article of several of the boys being charged.
These are the people you were working for or with? Or
Yeah, the people I was working for. And so she sent me this article going, oh my God, is this you? And my heart stopped, and I called my mum instantly and I said, they know, like this is getting real now. But then I tried to justify it and I was like, you know what? They got the kingpin, so maybe I'm okay. And my mum said, just get out of the country. Like, do whatever you can. She goes,
Good on mum. Tell me to go
She's a real
run.
one.
Yeah,
She's a straight G.
That's what mums are for. Yep.
No, she goes, you know what? This is your opportunity. Like, they got the people they needed.
Yeah.
Danny, it's done. Start fresh. Go.
Yep.
So I'll never forget. I can see it so clearly in my brain. I'm sitting on my lounge in front of, so I had two clear sliding doors with blinds, ground level Bondi Beach.
Yep.
I'm booking flights to Bali in my pajamas at like 9 a.m. in the morning. I see these two guys walk past my balcony, stick their heads over, and I was like, oh, okay, didn't think anything of it. Ground floor again. And then I hear a bang on the door. I shit myself, and I thought it was Strata because we were housing a pit bull, but we had told our leasing agents that we had a Chihuahua.
Okay, I'd prefer a pit bull over a Chihuahua.
I agree,
but
for you know, keeping
there is a big difference. Yeah.
For keeping a nice, you know, tenancy, we were like, oh, you know what, it's just a Chihuahua, it's fine.
Well, you can identify with whatever you want these days, so maybe
he was a
pit bull identifying as a Chihuahua.
Exactly right.
That could have been it.
Exactly right. So I had sent photos of this Chihuahua with full-blown details to our landlords, and they approved him. So,
a real Chihuahua.
A real Chihuahua. One of our other friends' Chihuahuas.
Not
our pit bull. Not our pit bull.
Chihuahua.
Oh, bless him. But anyway, so yeah, this bang on the door and then an immediate bark. So I'm trying to hold this pit bull's mouth shut.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, it's Strata. And I looked to my best mate and I said, get rid of him. Like, we're going to get kicked out. Get rid of him. So she's standing in the room with this fully grown pit bull, bless her. And I open the door, and sure enough, detectives from Croydon Police, we're here to arrest you. Are you Danielle Hogan? Da-da-da-da. And I didn't even know what to think at this point. Yeah. Like, I think I laughed because I was so nervous. I was like, fine. I said, do you know what you're under arrest for? And I said, no idea. And they
lying about the pit bull.
100%. Strata, is that you? And they kind of just laughed it off and said, no, like you're under arrest for supply, this, that, the other. And then, it was kind of just autopilot from there. I remember asking, like, can I at least get out of my pajamas? I still had my coffee cup in hand. I was like, it's 9 a.m. Like, let me get changed, whatever. And so, that was history from there.
Like, we're laughing, but that is it's almost like it's, you must have anticipated it was a possibility, but in your ignorant bliss, you go, no, I've got away with it.
God, but, not to that degree. Like, it was, they let me get dressed. Yeah. Yeah, that was
lucky. Like, because sometimes they go, no, you come in, we're taking you as whatever you're wearing, and that might be your pajamas, and it's tough time in prison, but it's a worth time if you turn up in your pajamas. Oh, it would have been a comfortable time
in prison at least. No one told me that I needed like baggy clothes or something. I walked out in, the tightest clothes possible, but walking out of my home, there was ABC, 9 News, 7 News, Channel 10. Like, it was relentless from there.
Yeah, well, preparing for the podcast, I had a look at some of the media coverage, and they certainly rolled you out, didn't they?
Oh, it was disgusting. Like, even the arresting officer, like I said before, he actually apologised and said, we're about to make an example out of you.
Yeah.
And I couldn't for the life of me understand why. And then, several months later, after all of these headlines coming out, I'm going, wow, I'm learning some stuff about myself.
Yeah, well, always believe what you read in the articles.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, you're arrested. It was, I think there were 5 charges. You interviewed, or tell us what happened when you were taken to the police station. Because I think if there's a lesson to be learnt, people often think, okay, it won't happen to me, and they roll the dice or whatever. But I haven't seen anyone that's gone to a police station, been arrested for the first time, where it doesn't impact on them significantly.
Oh, it impacted in ways that I couldn't even fathom at that point. But in retrospect, like, I'm very grateful now. So, yeah, when I was arrested, I was going, what the hell? Like, I'm put in a cell that's literally like a meter by maybe 50 centimeters. You can't even stretch your legs out from one side to the other, you know? And for the life of me, I couldn't really understand what was going on or what was going to happen from here. You know, being in the lifestyle that I was in, I met so many people that have either been to jail before or have, you know, done some pretty interesting things. And maybe, like, they didn't necessarily go to jail. So I'm going, no, I'll be fine, whatever. And so I'm sitting in there, and I was like, in my mind at that point, I was like, I haven't done anything that bad, you know? And so I'll never forget, I'm sitting in the interview room. They're preparing to interview me, and 2 male detectives sit down. And all of a sudden, one by one, they start throwing all these pieces of paper in front of me with all this evidence.
Yeah.
And to my surprise, there's like 1 drug house, 2 drug house, 3. And I'm like, I don't know any of this. Like, I had no idea of how big this operation was.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking at all this stuff in shock, going, like, what do they expect me to say to them? Anyway, and then they said, you know, is there anything that you want to add or you want to talk? Like, let's start this interview. And I was like, no, I've got nothing to say.
Yeah.
And they're like, are you saying that you're, like, you don't want to do the interview? I said, well, yeah, I don't want to do the interview. I said, but also, like, it seems like you know a lot more than what I do.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't even, there's nothing I could say about the amount of police work they put into this, because from the surveillance,
photos of you and phone records.
Phone records, but they had literally tied, so they had put cameras in the drug house that I was working out of.
Yeah.
But they somehow managed to tie the times that I would walk in the house to the times that I would text the phone to the times that I would leave the house, saying,
You're fucked.
yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.